and where this decisive moment occurs,
Right.
especially if you're maybe looking at the last round, which is where some of that often happens. And to just be able to have these visual cues about when that starts to change. Even if he's guarding, you'll see his life gauge deplete. It's
Right.
still white.
Yep.
So it's not confirmed yet. But then, if he goes on the offensive or plays quite well, he can recover that gauge. So that's another brand new way that's tied in a little bit about also how it works with the heat engage or whether you go directly into the heat burst. So you just still have the same timer, but if you do the heat engager, you start off with a full timer. Or if you go in via the heat burst, then your timer starts with a little bit depleted. So that's how we kind of balance it out. But the presentation is easier to understand.
That's cool. So, Mark, as some
This time, a lot of myself included, you blocking like, oh, it's my turn, and then you can't, counterattack them. And this was that way in CAT. But what would you call it? That you're at a disadvantage when the rage art's blocked. So that's been another big change that we made since people played it last time.
Harada-san, you have been walking.
We have Kazuya, we have June, Paul Phoenix, Law, King, Lars, Jack 8, Xiaoyu, Nina, Leroy, Lily, Asuka, Hwarang, Brian, and then the latest one, obviously Claudio. I've only so we're looking at the feedback and making sure everything works correctly. And then on the second date, we're opening it up to the cross-platform because we're going to have crossplay in this game. So obviously, it's going to be in the retail version when it comes out. But we wanted to, since it's a brand new feature, to have this test at this current time where we can still make sure everything is working correctly before moving into further development. So on the second dates that you mentioned, we're going to have not only the PS5, but PC and also Xbox Series S and X. So people can play each other online across platforms. And we hope that everyone will test